Without privacy, there isn't any freedom. Compromise of privacy is a fundamental element of state terror. You've got a facility out here that is creating a document, a dossier on you, from cradle to grave.
It's a black mark on our nation that we have. Collecting the data in this center in the state of Utah, all of the personal emails, financial information, telephone calls, everything, including the lists of potential dissidents which will be used against American patriots someday in this nation. And anyone who is in denial of that simply is blind to what we are facing in this world today.
We need to shift the consciousness of our nation. We have been stupefied intentionally.
There's no reason to be recording and archiving every American's mundane and sometimes intimate emails. None, unless they're doing something wrong. There are very, very few Muslim terrorists living here. The reason for archiving all of our personal lives could only be for one reason: food for tyranny. This is so dangerous. We don't want to become another Nazi Germany. Thank you very much.
A lot of different people here, of a lot of different faiths, of a lot of different beliefs. One thing's for sure, we're all human beings and we're all pissed off.
And my passion, my goal with all of this is to keep people talking about unwarranted government surveillance projects and keep the conversation going.
Mr. Obama, tear down these walls.
What does the NSA system give us? Does it give us safety? No! Have we seen it foil all of these terrorist attacks? No!
We're the terrorists.
That's what have we done? We've traded all of our rights for this illusion of protection.
Fear.
Out of fear. And it's not protecting anything.
Remember the September 11th? Hillary Rodham Clinton made this grand statement: it's time for us to give up some of our rights in the name of safety and security. Do you remember that? Technology's got to be used, again, for humanity, not against it.
We're in a mess. And why are we in this mess? Okay? Because our leaders have had no priority for the God of our founding fathers.
I have my boys here today. It's our job as parents and as patriots to teach our families and our friends what America stands for. We're losing it. We are losing it every day. People say, I have nothing to hide. How do you know you have nothing to hide? Do you know all 1,000 municipality codes in the place you're standing? How do you know you have nothing to hide? This is why our Fourth Amendment rights are first and foremost.
Yeah.
Why are you here? Privacy. I have the right for privacy. The Fourth Amendment, yay. Yay, come on.
There's a thing back here that says Unite or Die. It's a banner. That's a Revolutionary War banner. It was part of the battle ensign of our country from time to time. Let's stick together.
They take a few hundred warrants before the FISA court every year just to make it appear as if they're following the Constitution. But virtually 99.9% of everything they do and collect at the NSA is illegal and against the Constitution. It's not about jobs, it's about liberty, and we ought to be standing up for liberty. Thank you very much.
If there is a key word here for a road to recovery, it's repentance. If our nation does not turn back to God and put God first, as a cowboy, you might as well pack it up, get your tools, go back into your trucks, and go home.
Your Fourth Amendment is key to be protected in how you speak and how you write.
Get educated. Remember, that's the most important thing for today. It's the 4th of July. Some very significant things happened on this date. Let's make them happen again as we go forward, and remember why those original founding fathers drafted the Constitution and the Fourth Amendment and what it stands for.
It's not going to be like Nazi Germany, we hope, in this country, where we go along because it's the law, or we go along because we're being told that it's okay, or we're just following orders. That's what we're headed for unless we get Americans to wake up, and especially those in Utah to wake up. It's not about jobs, it's about liberty, and we ought to be standing up for liberty. Thank you very much.
Well, this is the 4th of July, okay? This is a first-off event. It's what we call NSA number 1. We are in the planning stages for NSA 2 and 3. What you see here is the beginning of a movement that's going to grow into the thousands. What's going to happen here, because this is grassroots, it's all born of love. That's why we're here. We're going to weld ourselves together, you know, in the areas that we all have commonality, which is our Constitution, Fourth Amendment, Second Amendment. We have a love of our country. That's why we're here. And what we need to accomplish here is we need to get our law enforcement and our police, our active and retired military, they need to, when they're off duty and they're out of uniform, they need to show solidarity with us, find out what we're all about, and join us. Because there isn't anybody in this country, when you really stop and think about it, that wants to have the type of intrusive violation of privacy, and that's exactly what this computer center is all about. It wants to spy on every single human being on the face of this planet, and we're all about to stop that, and we're going to stop it today.